just starting off the morning, got Dad and Alec out here. We're gonna get all the food plots in at my house. Starting a new project.
It's gonna be the North American Deer Slam, 31 species.
Between blacktails, mule deer, all the different whitetail subspecies, and I'm hoping this Northeastern deer here in my home state of Michigan, homegrown, I'm hoping that this is gonna be the first episode of that Deer Slam. How sweet would that be, starting off where I grew up and learned how to hunt, great state of Michigan. Here we go.
Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah, this is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. 5 right here, 100, yeah. I've been on game like EA. Sippin' too soon, that pregame. Time to find 2, that 3-way. I just went fast like we late. I just thank God like you said.
Well, we're just finishing up the last plot at the house here. Alex, color packing behind us. We got it seeded, fertilized. Great rain this morning, so it's like the perfect time to seed. Man, I can't wait to get back here. Late October, I'm gonna have a couple weeks at home just with how my travel schedule goes. Can't wait to be in the stand. Does are gonna be bringing new bucks into the area. Man, I can't wait. And there's nothing like that smell of freshly disced up and seeded ground. Look at that. Looks freaking gorgeous. I can't wait. Well, it is October 31st, Halloween, and for the first time in I think 12 years, I am gonna be able to get out and bow hunt. This used to be my favorite all-time day of the year to get out and bow hunt. And then you have kids, and that changes because you can't go bow hunting. But now, I finally get to go out, gonna be hunting here at my place in Michigan, right along the lake. Unfortunately, it is 3:30 and I'm just checking my trail cam, and there was a giant deer on my food plot 14 minutes ago at 3:16. Man, I should have got out earlier is all I can say, but activity has been crazy, so it should be an awesome night. I should be in the stand by about 4, which gives me 3 hours of action. Wind is gonna be good. I mean, just deer activity nonstop. So should be a good night. Anyway, I'm gonna be quiet when I sneak in there. It's right off my driveway, as you guys know, and I mean right off my driveway, about 75 yards off. Got a food plot, call it the dog leg because it's kind of shaped like that. Got a stand right in the middle so I can shoot basically the whole thing. Here we go. Self-film this one. Had that deer in this afternoon about an hour ago. I was running around trying to get everything ready. I take off for Texas here in 2 days, so this will be my last chance to hunt Michigan with my bow until right before rifle season. They've been chasing the last couple days, so it's the perfect time. Wind is finally, if it stays like this, is finally correct for hunting right here. The wind along the lakeshore, it swirls like crazy, but then get set in. We got about 2 hours and 45 minutes before it gets dark, and I'm guessing it's going to be an action-filled 2 hours and 45 minutes.
big deer that I had on camera just came in. Big 8. I have to admit, he just appeared out of the middle of nowhere on me. Pulled the shot forward, but at the angle, I think I'm gonna clipping the vitals in the backside. He ran off over there, only about 75 yards away behind a little thicket, and he hasn't come out. I'm gonna give him basically till dark. I'm just gonna sit it out right here. There's a bunch of big deer in the area, so there's a good chance that one appears, but that was definitely one of my target bucks right here. And where I shot that 10-point last year, I am only about 150 yards down my driveway. This little strip of Lake Michigan shoreline right here, the wind is crazy all the time, but man, it is an awesome place to hunt. We do homegrown right here, baby.
'Cause all I want is you tonight.
So just getting back out in the field, it has been 3.5 hours. Actually ran home, grabbed something to eat, and back out here. Gonna go to where I shot, see what kind of blood I got. And of course it started to semi-rain, so I probably would have waited a little bit longer, but with the rain coming and so many leaves falling, I just wanted to get out here and see what kind of blood and so forth we got. I'm gonna go to where I shot. Pretty good idea. Hopefully I can find the arrow and some blood and get on it.
I'm trapped in this feeling.
It's just over here where I shot, and about 20 feet away, found the arrow. Obviously, the arrow was covered in blood.
Keep me safe. I'm going out of my head. So why do I let these problems get to me? Take the good with the bad. In the moments I'm scared, I know that you're there. You help me find relief.
That's a good one.
Tell me what's the move tonight. All I want is you.
This was one of the bucks that I had on trail cam here. One of the 4. I've had 4 really, really good deer here, and this was one, just a solid Michigan 8-point. And for the 2nd year in a row, about 75 yards right off my driveway, that's awesome. It's a great deer. He's big bodied. He's starting to, as you can tell from the neck, starting to rut up and chase. This is just a really, really solid West Michigan whitetail right along Lake Michigan. Homegrown, right here. Well, decided to come out this morning after all the action last night. Made a good shot. It was a bit forward, so I decided to give it some time. Ended up, he only went about 100, 125 yards. Decided to come out here in the morning so you could see him a little bit better and get better picks. Last night was one of those nights in the stand I'll remember forever. Not only was I able to get a shot on this guy, but also here in Michigan, there's a fall turkey season, so I always buy a tag because you never know when you're gonna run into a turkey. Last night, there was a group of hens that hit the food plot, and as I was glassing, I happened to notice one was a bearded hen. So, West Michigan, one night, great 8-point, and a bearded hen. That's a tough night to beat. I mean, this right here, I mean, that's a magical night in the field.
1 down and 30 more species to go. The Northeastern Whitetail means a lot to me because that's the one I grew up chasing. I've had so many memories from the past years with my dad, my daughter Shelly chasing after these Northeastern Whitetails. This hunt will go down in the books as one of my favorites of all time. Hey everyone, for more information on the North America Deer Slam, make sure to visit markvpeterson.com or visit any of my social channels. Also, check out the Deer Slam maps and each species information at markvpeterson.com.
All I want is you tonight.